So it's the day after the tech day, guys, and I'm just picking up where we left off. I'm working through the back of the bike, trying to clean up as much as I can, and before I put everything back together, of course. It was pretty dirty back there. One thing I forgot to do, I'm sorry, is record a shot of the old spindle in this swing arm. And what was happening is after we removed the swing arm, we put the spindle back in through the bushes that were in there, and they knocked out actually with just a socket. I just knocked them out with a soft mallet and a socket. But what was happening is the spindle was definitely moving inside this swing arm. It was moving from side to side, which tells us most likely that the bushings had failed at some point. And my friend Bob's taken all the old hardware away to inspect it for tolerance and just to see if we can get a sense of where it actually failed, but I suspect it's the bushes. And another job is to clean this horn before it goes back on the bike. It works perfectly, but it's filthy. One thing I am going to do is remove this oil filter assembly just so I can inspect it and make sure that everything's nice and tight. So it's just held on by those two nuts and bolts there. I'm also going to inspect all the oil lines. I mean, there seems to be some redundancy going on. For example, here, I'm not sure why that extra piece is in there, and thanks to George for pointing that out. And then we've got the chain oiler as well. I'll make sure that that's all blanked off and nice and tight, and just go around and look at all the fittings. I may even get some extra hosing as well, because look, they look like they're weeping a little bit, but I'm not sure until I get everything cleaned up. As you can see, I've bunged up those two holes as well with a couple of earplugs, and I'll definitely remember to make sure that I pull those out before I refit everything. And before I remove the oil filter assembly, I just need to remove the oil lines first of all that will allow it to drop through the cradle. So this one here is the first one. And this is the second one here on the left hand side that goes behind the cradle and up to here. And you'll see there's this strange connection here. I'm not sure what this is doing here in the middle, so I'm going to take it off here. That will allow me to release the oil filter mechanism, and then we'll take a look at what's going on here, because what I'm thinking of doing is per my friend George's recommendation, is buy a new hose from here all the way to here rather than having this little middle bit. It's getting clearer and cleaner back there. And here's the oil filter assembly. Yeah, it's just pretty grimy. What I'll probably do is take everything apart and maybe just put that main assembly piece in my ultrasonic cleaner to make sure that everything's blasted out and nice and clean. I may also take these protective sleeves off, just inspect those, maybe even paint them, I'm not sure yet.